Welcome to my channel. I am doing a come cook with me video, so I'm just working with what I have in my house. I do have to go food shopping, so if you see a lot of ingredients not in place it's because I'm substituting with something else. Okay, I'm supposed to go food shopping this Saturday, so I have here a few ingredients. I'm gonna make just like a simple spaghetti, and I'm gonna make it with I'm gonna make spaghettis. I'm gonna make bread with butter and some salad, and that's it. Something real simple, because like I said, I gotta go food shopping. So let's get started. Let's see. I'm feeling like I'm forgetting that I have to do something. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna make some corn muffin as well. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's get started. I have here all the ingredients I'm gonna use to make my spaghettis. You can use any spaghettis that you want. This is the spaghettis that I have here. They're regular spaghettis. You can use the thin ones, whatever you have on hand. I usually put it in this thing right here and stuff. I have here 2 jars of spaghetti sauce. You can use any spaghetti sauce. Like I said, work with what you have. I also have here this salami right here. This is Dominican salami. You could cook it, you know, make mango, queso blanco, salami, and all that good stuff. You could also use Spam if you don't have this. You can find this in the Latin section, you know, in your supermarket. Okay, if you want to know how you use this, I'm gonna put I think I got 2 recipes how I made this, you know, with some mango Dominican breakfast. It'll be linked below, so I'm gonna use that. This is like salami that you could fry and cook. Not to be confused with deli salami, okay? This is just salami to cook. I have here some diced tomatoes. If you got crushed tomatoes, any kind of tomato, you know, on hand, just use that. I got here whole corn. Yeah, I know the bottle's all, like the can is all messed up, but it's all good. I got here some sofrito right here. I will link a video to how to make sofrito from scratch. It's a blend of different like herbs and stuff like that that a lot of Spanish people put in their food to make it taste more better. This is garlic, and I made this yesterday with some plátanos, with some totones. I will link that video below. It's just really simple. It's just garlic with EVOO, white vinegar. You could put salt and pepper. You could put it with a little bit of dry oregano. You could do it different ways, okay? So I'm going to use a little bit of that. I have here red pepper, Cubanelle pepper, and a lime. And I have here some adobo, and this is the one with cumin. If you don't have this one with the green top, because you know that every time it's a different color top is with different, you know, spices. If you have any other ones, just use that, you know, whatever you have on hand. Or you could use seasoned salt, or you could just use plain old salt. Also, I'm going to use this. I don't know where I got this from. I know I have bought it in New York in a store. I really love it. It's a blend of oregano, basil, and tomato. See? But if not, just use dry oregano and dry basil, okay? I mean, it's that simple. And last, we got here some ground pepper. So I'm just gonna show you everything I'm doing in the kitchen today, and let's get started. I have here a pot of boiling water. I added some salt and some extra virgin olive oil. That is gonna be for the pasta. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that this comes to a bubble, all right? And I have here like 2 packs of spaghetti, you know, of spaghetti noodles. I'm gonna cook for 2 days actually. Well, I don't have to cook tomorrow, cause I'm beat. So I like to break it in half. You could put it in the whole, but I like to break mine in half. All right, and I'm gonna do the rest. So I'm gonna cut a few slices of this. You could add as little or as much as you want. If you also don't want to use this and you want to use like Spam, you could use that as well. It's to your liking. If you want to add a lot of meat, by all means. If you don't, you know, but I am gonna probably not use the whole thing because I do want to make a sandwich with this. So I'm just gonna cut a few slices. Put it into a plate, and I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and start cutting the peppers. Okay, so I'm gonna also cut this pepper. It's already washed. You could add as little or as much as you want, and I am gonna try to cut them into strips because that's how I like it. I'm not gonna add this right now, by the way. All right, I'm not gonna add it. I like to add it a couple minutes before the sauce is almost done because I like that, you know, I don't like it too soft, but I don't like it too hard, you know. Yeah, so I just like to have it like that little crunch, but not raw. I don't know. Okay, I know I'm not making no sense. So I'm gonna start cutting this right now. Cut the peppers. I got the sausages and the 2 limes here. I'm gonna tell you what to do with that. And at the last moment I decided, let me go and season up this right here. So I have here some extra virgin olive oil. I like to put in these containers, have it next to the stove or in my counter because it's real quick for me to grab when I need to use it. And this is white vinegar, okay? You could buy these at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna, you know, just put a little bit of that in there. Put a little bit of vinegar in there. Try to make it like, you know, equal the amount you're gonna put. And I'm gonna put some salt and pepper. I'm using this type of salt, but you could use any salt of your choice. And I'm gonna use the black pepper you just saw. Don't salt it up too much though, because you're gonna use adobo and you don't want to make this salty. So just to add a little flavor, but not too much. Okay, my apologies. A call went through, and you know sometimes when a call goes through, the recording stops. Anyhow, I ended up putting some pepper, alright, and with a fork I ended up mixing it up. You want to do that. You want to mix all of this up in that nice, you know, oil and vinegar, because that way it could be nicely marinated. And I have here my salami, and I got here my 2 limes. So I'm gonna take you to the other side of the stove and we're gonna do the next step. So the pasta is still cooking, And we're gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to this. Not too much though. Alright, and I'm gonna put this on very, very low. Alright, another thing, when you're cooking the pasta, like every 2 to 3 minutes, try to move it around while it's boiling, because if not, it's gonna, it might stick together, you know, and that's not good. So try to just move it every 2 to 3 minutes, okay? You want to make sure that this gets a little hot, so that way you could start putting your sofrito. This makes your food taste so good, and when you put that sofrito right in that oil, whew, your whole house smells like heaven. Oh, I love it. Alright, so I'm gonna start adding my sofrito, and you can add as little or as much as you want. I'm probably gonna add like 3 spoons because I am making a lot of spaghettis. Okay, maybe 4. Because I do got a spoon. No, 3 is good. 3 is good. Alright. It's simmering away. Let me put it just a little bit higher. You want this to sizzle and cook a little bit, but you don't want this to burn, okay? Okay, so I let it cook for maybe a minute. Alright. And I can't tell you how much is this. Just add, you know, whatever garlic of your choice. I'm going to put the whole thing though. Any garlic you have. I think fresh is best. But, yeah. You need to smell my house right about now. It smells so good. But anyways, now I'm gonna go and add the salami because I want this to cook a little bit, so that way all that nice flavor from the salami goes right in there as well. And just let this cook for at least a minute or 2, okay? Okay, so I had it cooking for 2 minutes. Making sure everything comes together. You could smell the salami, you could smell the sofrito, the garlic. Oh, yes, I can't wait to eat that. Alright. Now, at this point, what you want to do is, I'm going to add the can of corn with water and oil. Alright. Mix that up. You can put it a little bit high at this point because, you know, with the water, it's going to slow down the cooking process. So if you want to put it a little high, you can. But just keep an eye on it. You don't want the water to evaporate. That water is actually good because it makes your pasta a little sweet. I'm also probably going to add a teaspoon of sugar just to balance the pasta sauce. Forgot to put that down. I'll try to write down all the ingredients to everything in the bottom or somewhere in this video, okay? I'm also going to add right now, but that way it can start boiling. I'm going to add my adobo, my oregano, basil, and tomato spice, and some pepper. Be very easy with the adobo. I say this in all of my videos. Be very easy because it could end up being salty. Alright? And you don't want it. You could always add salt if you need it a little later on. So just go easy for now, and if you need to add a little bit more adobo or a little bit more salt a little later on, then you do just that, okay? See this tingling right there? Yep. Let me start putting this. So I'm just gonna go Just a little bit. Don't want to add too much. If I feel it needs a little bit more, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. So as far as this, dry spices, you can add as little or as much as you want because they don't have no salt content. Okay, so I love this. Oh. I am adding a lot. I really love that spice. And pepper. As little as much as you want. If you want to add a packet of sazon, okay, I'll put a picture of how that looks here. If you want to add 1 packet or maybe even 2, because this is a lot that I'm making, so I think it would be good if you put 2. You could, but I'm not gonna add that. I want to make this simple, and that's how I'm gonna do it today. I do got sazon, but I want to make it very simple. Also, this is very inexpensive, so like you can make this, you know, with not a lot of money. Since everything is already nicely cooked, you know, for a few minutes, and all the flavors are blended very well together, I'm gonna open up the spaghetti cans. I'm gonna add 2. No, I'm probably gonna start off with 1. Let me see how much, like just looking at it, because I eyeball everything, how much I think I'm gonna need. But I think I'm gonna need 2. I already could see it, but yeah. So, and then I add just a little bit of water to this. Nothing is gonna happen with your spaghetti sauce. It's still gonna be thick. It's still gonna do its thing. All right, just a little bit, okay? I like to grab everything in jars, cans. That's right. All right. And we're gonna add the diced tomatoes. Just dump it in there. And let's mix this up. This is just like a regular simple pasta sauce. You could buy any pasta sauce of your choice. So it's not like from scratch, but like I said, that's why I'm calling this simple spaghettis, because that's exactly what it is. I'm also going to squeeze just a half a lime just to add a little bit of acidity. Okay, so look, and I got this right here. Okay, and I'm just gonna squeeze it in there. Okay. I'm also gonna add a tablespoon of sugar. All right. If you're only making just a little bit, add like a teaspoon. But considering that I made 2 boxes of spaghettis and 2 jars of spaghettis and all that spaghetti sauce, I'm gonna add a tablespoon. Nothing is gonna happen. It's just gonna come together with the spaghetti sauce and all that. It won't be too tomatoey. Oh, the things that I say. Okay, I'm not gonna taste this now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it cook here on like low simmering, and I am going to check up on the spaghettis, and then from there I'm gonna probably start working on the corn muffins. So we'll be back. So while the sauce is cooking for a little while, I'm gonna cook it for maybe like 15 minutes. I want to make sure everything blends together. I also drained the pasta. I'm gonna show you that next. I have it aside, and I'm gonna make this for the kids, but I'm gonna, you know, add some honey, butter, and try to make it even more better. So I'm gonna speed this part up because all you have to do is just follow the directions in the box, and yeah. I'm also gonna add 2 teaspoons of sugar, all right, just to make it a little sweeter, you know. All my tablespoons are just washed right now. I just washed all the dishes, so that's why I said 2 teaspoons, but a tablespoon will be great. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna whisk this right up right now. So I did this off camera. This is just like a regular sheet pan, and I put some butter and wax paper for that way when it cooks, it'll be easy to like come out. Also, I got in the box it says I believe 350. I never put it at 350. Okay, I always put it at 300. I let it go nice and slow. I do keep an eye on it. And to me, I think it just comes out more better that way, more softer that way, rather than you having it just there for like a few minutes, cooking it on high heat. That's just my, like, what I feel, you know. That's how I feel. So if you want to do it the way it says in the box, as far as temperature, you can. But I like to put it at 300. And it usually takes like maybe 20 minutes. I like to keep an eye on it. I don't like to overcook it as well. And these corn muffins will taste just like it's homemade, not even from a box. Take it from me. I've had so many people taste it and be like, this is so good, and I swear I make it from a box, and I don't. Tastes so good. Okay. Okay. Tap it. Bang it up. Take all the air bubbles. Then I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna keep an eye on it for about 15 to 20 minutes, 300, and I'm gonna show you how my sauce is next. Let's see the sauce. Look at this. And wait till I add the peppers. It's gonna be even better. The corn, the tomato, the pieces of tomato, the salami. Look at this. How yummy does that look? Oh. Now I'm gonna put this all together. No, let's see, should I put some aside and okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put mine to the side with just like the sauce on top, and then I'm gonna show you it all together when it's my kids' plate. Alright, for you could see how you could do it both ways. Alright, whichever way you want to do it. Alright, and I have the peppers here, and now I'm gonna add it in there. Alright, and I'm only gonna let this cook for like maybe another 4 minutes more, you know, because like I said, I don't want it to be too soft, the peppers. You also could add onions, but since I might have a salad with this and I'm gonna add onions to that, I didn't want to add it, so that's why. But like I said, you could add onions if you want. Okay, I'm gonna show you the pasta. And here is the pasta. I already drained it. Alright, and it's nice and ready to do its thing. It's a little cold, but like I said, I was gonna put the sauce like together, all mixed together, and let it cook for a little while. But I'm probably gonna reserve some some pasta, and I'm gonna make it for you could put it on top, and then you can see how it looks together. When you do put the sauce together, which I'm gonna show you that next, you could warm it up for a few minutes, for that way it could all warm up together. So I got the corn muffin in the oven. I'm gonna start getting my bread. The bread, I'm just gonna use wheat bread because, like I said, I'm working with what I have. If you have Italian bread, by all means use that. I'm just working with what I have, and I'm gonna see if I could do a salad. Okay, so I'll be back. I got this right here because I'm gonna clean my salad. Well, it's a cabbage salad. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it's cabbage. All right, and I have it here. I just took a little piece out because I'm the only one that's gonna have this. So I'm gonna try to cut this as thin as I can. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I was recording and I wasn't, but I cut the cabbage up. All right, and I'm gonna put it in here. All right, I'm gonna rinse this out because I like to make sure I double clean all of my stuff, and put that in cold water. And I'm gonna cut the onion and the lime. So this is my simple salad. I know it ain't much. Trust me, I'm going to see if I can insert a picture or two when I do make the spaghetti, like with all of the ingredients and everything that I have and stuff. I usually put avocado, cucumber, tomatoes and stuff. But like I said, I'm only working with what I have, and that's all that matters. It's still going to be yummy. I usually make my own vinaigrette, but today I'm just going to add Italian dressing. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start toasting up bread. Okay, and like I said, I don't have no buns, I don't have no long bread, Italian, French, whatever, but I'm only gonna use wheat sliced bread. Yes, and I'm still gonna make it look pretty. You're gonna see how it's gonna look in the end, working with what I have. And I'm going to speed that part up because it's common sense. You toast the bread. And then I'm going to show you how I do, like how I put the spaghettis together. You're going to have to pardon all the noise that you hear because the baby is down here and everybody's down in the living room waiting for the food. So this just came out of the oven. Look at how beautiful the color is. All right, that's what you want. And check up on it because everybody's oven is different. I'm gonna put butter. Put as little or as much as you want, but I'm not gonna lie, today's not gonna be one of those days that we're gonna be watching figures and all that stuff here. For real. We're gonna eat and that's it. And you want to put this there where it can melt with the heat. All right, as little as much as you want. All right, it's gonna start melting, you see. And all right, put that there. Usually give it like a few seconds for it to melt. All right. Try to get a little spoon to help out with the melting process. Try to be very delicate because cornbread do break apart. Okay, I am so sorry. I didn't even know it was recording towards the end, but it's just like it's not like that difficult. You put the little butter in there, you spread it out with a spoon, make sure you get the edges, and you can spread it out with something like this. If not, just use a spoon. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's that my phone turns off a lot, and I've been having a lot of problems with cameras and everything and recording. I don't know. It's not the memory, because the memory, you know, is there. I have a lot. It's just everything, you know. This is honey, by the way. Okay, so yeah, like I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just gonna have to invest money or something on a new camera or something, because I hate when it just stops and I'm trying to get to the point of something. So with this, make sure you spread it around. Gotta make sure you do all of this as soon as it comes out. Put it all over. Try to put it in the edges too. A lot of people always forget the edges. Let me try to put a little bit here, because it looks like there's not a lot there. And there, and there. Okay, and a little bit there. Why not? And then use this. And like I said, I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm only going to cut it after dinner, okay? So let me start doing more toast, all right? And start putting everything together. Okay, so bread already toasted. I like to make sure that it warms up just a little bit before I put the butter. And because if it comes out and then you put the butter, then it starts like the butter soaking into the bread. I mean, I like to have it like that too, but okay, whatever. I'm just not making no sense right now. I'm really tired. I want to eat. Okay, so here's the spaghettis, and I'm gonna dump all of this. I already reserved some for the way I'm gonna show you. Oh my God, look at this goodness going on right here. Yum. Alright, so sorry you hear the water, but I need to put that in water because I don't like food to be too sticky, you know, when I wash dishes. I like it to be nice and soaked, so when I'm washing dishes, it'll come out easy, all the food and all that other stuff. So I'm mixing it like this for now with this spoon, but I am going to use something else right now. Just want to make sure I mix it up good. Oh my God. Look at this. I also know, like, of course I know how to make it with meat too. But one of my kids don't really like it with chopped meat and stuff. I also got a video of me making it with chicken. I'll link that below if you want to do it with chicken. My son don't really like it with ground beef. So that's why I try not to make it that much. I make it sometimes, but not as often. I try to make it meatless for him because that's how he likes it and stuff. I'm going to put this very low because remember I had the pasta sitting there. So I'm going to have this very low, and I'm going to probably put the top on it for all that steam could go in there. And then let it do its thing. Look at the peppers right here. The salami, and I'm gonna use this so that way I can really go in there. I mean, if you don't have this, then just use a spoon. Well, you should buy this. They sell it at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna make sure everything is coated. Okay. All right, everything looks nice and good. Okay, so let me give you a close look on this so you can see how it looks. Just a closer look on how it looks. So you can see all like the corn, peppers, all that goodness going on. And there's still more sauce in the bottom, okay? The salami. And like I said, I already reserved some aside to make it another way for you guys. So I'm going to put the top on this. I'm going to let it warm up for like at least a good 4 or 5 minutes, and then we should be able to plate everything up. So this is the corn muffin. I already did it. Cut it up. Look at how nice it looks. Listen, I already have one. Delicious, nice, soft, buttery, honey, all that good stuff. And the shine, look at how beautiful that looks. That is from the honey, okay? It gives it a nice glossy kind of look to your corn muffin. Alright, so like I said, those little tips that I gave you, so you can make this from a box, but make it taste like ultra good, that people's gonna love it. I'm sorry about that. This is what it is right here, okay? So I'm gonna show you the plates next. So this is dish number 1. Like I said, you could put the sauce together, you could eat it like this. I'm so sorry. Alright, sorry. Okay, so, you know, my house is full of, you know, a lot of people. That's expected when you have a big family. But this is how it looks. Giving it to you in all the angles. It really tastes good like this. Oh, and by the way, towards the end, I did taste the spaghetti sauce, and it was perfect. I didn't have to add no salt or anything like that. I forgot to mention that in the video, you know, because I like to tell you if I'm going to add more salt or not, but I didn't have to. Always taste the sauce towards the end, and from there, if you want to add a little bit more salt, you add a little bit more salt or adobo, whichever you want to use. Okay, so this is the bread. I cut them like that just to make it look pretty. And this is the cabbage with the onions and the Italian dressing with a lime there. Alright, and mind you, I didn't really do nothing fancy here, but I'm trying to make it fancy. I'm trying to work with this, okay? And I still made it look real pretty. And I only work with what I have. This is a very inexpensive meal. You could do this in your house as well, okay? So let me show you the second dish. And this is the second plate. Alright. I did put some parsley because I have to take pictures and I have to make it look a little cute. If you got fresh parsley, you can put it on top. If you don't, that's okay. If you got Parmesan cheese, Asiago cheese, any type of cheese, you can put it right on top as well. Make it your own. But I don't have none of that. So, like I said, I'm working with what I have. So this is how it looks. Oh my God, you don't understand how delicious this sauce is. If the sauce is good, your spaghettis is good. That's it. You know? And look at all that nice corn. Oh. Nice meat, the peppers. Oh, look at how beautiful that looks. Inexpensive, like I always say to you guys. Okay? Look at that. Yummo. Salad again. Yeah, I took it from the other plate and I put it in this plate. I ain't gonna lie, because my kids don't really like this salad. So, and then this, I ended up cutting it into 4s. Okay? So it just goes to show you could make anything pretty. You understand? And not only pretty, of course it gotta taste really, really good. But you can make it fancy is what I'm saying. With what you have in your house. You can make a nice, beautiful plate. Just like this, okay? Nicely tasty, delicious, and also real nice for your family, or even for yourself, or for your man, or your husband, or whatever, or your wife, whatever. Okay? So, this is it. So, I really hope that you enjoyed this Come Cook With Me video. Please share, like, and subscribe. And remember to also press the notification button, because I will be uploading a lot of more videos that I have pre-recorded. I always have pre-recorded videos for in case there's a time that I can't do new videos. I got some videos as a backup, because sometimes my schedule will be really, really busy that I can't record. So it's always good to have some pre-recorded videos, for that way I can still put it in my channel. So always check up on my channel, press the notification bell, for you can always see what's the newest video in my channel. Recommend my channel to your friends and your family and your loved ones. Take care, God bless, and please try this recipe, because I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Very good, delicious stuff you got in your pantry. Very simple, okay? So take care, God bless, bye.